We are up here at Bergen Community College for the Salem Business Breakfast, AM970, the best morning radio show. Prove it with a round of applause right now.
Oh, there we go.
No, come on.
There we go.
There are thousands of people here, thousands.
Really
You can't get in this joint.
It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Steve, thank you. First of all, thank you. He's Steve Adubato. First, I know the Adubato name. Let me just, if I may, Stephen.
Yes.
If I may.
Ding.
He doesn't
Who's going to stop you?
have the bell. He doesn't have the bell. So, Steve, the Adubato family does so much for the great city of Newark, New Jersey. Just building up, helping out the kids in Newark, your dad, your beautiful mother. And here's Steve. You actually went into politics. Now, Steve is in such demand as a inspirational speaker. He's got this great new book. I'm holding in my hand, Corey. You Are the Brand.
That's my old book.
You Are the Brand. Lessons in Leadership
That's
is the
my
new
new
book. And look at this guy. So, like, Steve, every morning I call him. I go, Steve, how you doing? We chat socially. He's off to big corporations all around North America doing these speaking engagements. How did you get wrangled into this?
Let me tell you something. When I get the call from AM970, when I get the call to be a part, I'm going to be serious right now. When I get the call from AM970 to be a part of the Salem Business Breakfast, to come together and share business ideas.
The main cog in the business breakfast, to run the whole thing.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just moderating today. We've got the greatest business minds coming together, sharing free advice with the best business people. We have entrepreneurs from all over New Jersey, all over the metropolitan area. They came here today, Joe, to get advice, to share, to network together. We are networking. Joe, when I got that call from Jerry Crowley, and he said, you're getting 20 grand today to come in, and money... Well, what are you laughing at? It wasn't too... All right, when they said you get $20 to come in...
You're kidding, I know, but I know you're not kidding about it. Did they send the car?
They did not send a car. No,
Dad,
but I took.
Hold on, send the car to you.
I took the bus.
No,
I took the bus.
So full of it. Adubato don't get out of bed unless I know there's a car waiting for crying out loud.
There's a limo, the big limo. It's outside.
The big limo, that's yours.
But listen. In all seriousness, this is a great breakfast. The Salem Business Breakfast, networking, an amazing crowd. It's going to be a great morning. Who else does this other than AM970 in Salem? Nobody does this for the community, for the business people. Sharing advice, networking. You're going to walk out of here with great... By the way, if you're not here today, you're listening on the radio, we love that you're listening, but this is the place to be with Joe Piscopo, with Debbie, with Al, with Frank. Look at... Who's got Bernie Carrick just standing here? He's tweeting away, taking pictures. Who's got this... And by the way, is Sharippa's coming here?
You know what? Steve will be on the phone. I believe
you know why he's on the phone? Because he's home making sauce.
Yeah, you know, Sharippa's here, and we got a great morning. But, Stephen, listen, Indiana... I love talking politics with you, and not just Jersey, Indiana, that Donald's going to just do it in today.
Your good friend, Donald Trump.
Well,
So it's over, Joe.
Don't you think?
It's over.
Don't you think for him?
Nobody told Ted Cruz, but it's over. Somebody ought to tell Ted Cruz, stop arguing with people on the line. Stop. That's one
Steve,
guy. He's not going to vote for you. Yes. He's not going to vote for you.
Did he? You know what? I mean,
he looked bad.
I felt bad for Ted Cruz.
Well, listen, when you feel bad for Ted Cruz, then you know it's bad.
Come on now.
He's like, listen, sir, I would like... You're a liar, Ted. I know, sir.
Oh, I can't believe that guy said that. I can't believe he said that.
Let me just say this about the Trump supporters. And
Ted should have put his hand on the guy's head and go, you are healed. Yes. You are healed. Praise the Lord.
That was the last shot he had, but it wouldn't work. I'll say this about the Trump supporters, and I am not a big fan of the Donald, even though he will be the nominee, and I'm also not a big fan of Hillary Clinton, who, let's just say this, not the most trustworthy person in the world.
So what are you? You're not a Bernie guy. I love Bernie, by the way. Bernie.
Bernie?
I love Bernie.
You know what I like
wouldn't vote for Bernie, but I love him.
You know what I like about Bernie?
Brooklyn?
His youth. He's very youthful. And in all seriousness, when I'm 74, I want to be that engaged.
I'll tell you. But to your point, Bernie Sanders, and you know I like Bernie? He's a nice Jewish boy from Brooklyn, New York. Love this about him. Then he's out there. Do you know how, you ran for politics.
Yeah, I was in the legislature.
You were in the legislature.
Yes.
It's unforgiving. When I see Donald Trump climbing over medians, going behind backstage, and he's got the Secret Service, and he's climbing up to get into the people at the convention in California. And when I see Bernie out there at 74 years old, this guy's got a lot of stamina.
Bernie was high hurdling the other day, and I got the only thing about Bernie wants everyone to go to college for free. Bernie wants to give everything for free, right? The only catch with Bernie is you better sew your pockets, because when you ask Bernie where that money's coming from, trust me, it's coming from some other folks who Bernie doesn't want to talk about. That's my only concern.
Steve Adubato, so you're not for Mr. Trump.
I'm running out of people.
You're not for Ted. Casey, everybody likes John Casey.
I'm friends with Chris Christie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that ship sailed.
Yeah, well, but listen, now.
Only for now.
So let me pin you down. Who do you vote for, and who does anybody vote? They're listening.
I have to vote this time.
But you got to vote. You just don't vote.
Do I have to decide now?
Don't you dare stay home.
I will not. No, my
don't.
parents told me you do not stay home.
No, you don't stay home.
Listen, I am not going to decide yet, but depending upon the Supreme Court, I will decide based on who I believe will appoint the most appropriate judges for the Supreme Court.
Hillary's.
No. Why did you come to that conclusion? That makes me think that you think that she would appoint the most appropriate judges.
No, she would not. I was being facetious because it would be a nightmare if she gets in.
I've never voted for her once in my life.
Yeah.
I voted for Obama against her. Well, I thought he would listen. I was wrong.
I voted.
I thought he was running a candy
wasp
store.
in white pants in Mitt Romney. I voted for a war hero in John McCain, and I was a Democrat when I did that, Steve.
That would have been a better vote.
I
made the wrong vote.
Yeah, so
I'm admitting it.
Yeah,
But I'm not prepared to vote for Trump yet. You could convince me, but I'm not there yet.
A good guy. I'm just
Chris
saying.
Christie says the same thing. I'm not convinced yet.
And also, Chris Christie knows they're like buddies. But Chris Christie's catching a lot of heat with this.
Let me tell you something. I said this to Chris Christie recently. The best shot we have with Trump.
Because he's personal friends, Bernie. Did you hear? I said to Chris Christie recently, meaning that when the insinuation was, I am close personal friends with the governor, unlike...
No, I'm not saying no.
But you are.
Best shot with...
He loves you.
Best shot... No, I love the governor.
And he's a good guy.
He's a great guy. Best shot with Donald Trump is if he gets elected, is that people like Chris Christie who know how to govern are in his ear and help him moderate his off-the-wall ideas. That's my saying.
I don't want to say ulterior motive, because do me a favor, Steve. Talk to the governor, Governor Christie.
Yeah.
Mention to the Donald if they need entertainment at the inauguration.
It's you.
You know what I'm saying.
By the way, could you just tell people about my red eye?
Will you stop with your eye?
Red eye. Listen, before we go, I got a red eye here. I just want to explain it. I'm going to put these glasses on, right?
Oh,
my wife. I would like to say I got this red eye because I was working out, Bernie, with the heavy weights. It's not what happened. I was in the hospital the other day. I had to get an ultrasound. They said, push harder. Like having a baby. Not that we would. Push harder. And when I pushed, I woke up the next day. I broke a blood vessel.
There's a lawsuit there.
No, there's not. The hospital is one of my sponsors.
The son of a lawyer. Lawsuit. Sue him.
No, I'm just
Sue him
saying.
personally.
Should I go with the working out with the heavyweight story?
Yes.
That's a better story.
No,
more manly.
I thought maybe you had a little tiff or something with someone, and maybe
my wife just had her birthday. Stop it. My beautiful younger wife.
If I came in with my eye like that, Bernie knows why.
You blew a blood vessel?
Yeah, but he knows exactly what would happen. If
Bernie had to investigate this eye, I'd be concerned.
You would.
Listen, today's a great day. The Salem Business Networking Breakfast. By the way, let's hear it one more time for the great Joe Piscopo in the morning show.
Steve Adubato is going to step into the Saccone Theater. We are about to start the Salem Business Breakfast. Salem Media, by the way, I just want to tell you.
Media, I apologize.
Salem Media is like the only media company the only media company making money, which is great. I'm telling you, we are on fire. Steve is kind enough to dedicate his time. Listen, his old book, You Are the Brand, new book, Lessons in Leadership. And Steve is out there. If you want to hear a great inspirational speaker, this is the guy you want for your corporation. He's a true guy to this region. He could be anywhere in America. He stays true to New York and New Jersey, and he's going to be moderating inside momentarily. Stephen, all kidding aside, thanks for hosting the show. Thanks for being a friend. We love you, brother.
Love you, Joe.
Love you too, man. Have a great one.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Steve Adubato inside in the Saccone Theater. Yeah, guys, you want to go ahead in there, and you're going to see the business breakfast of a lifetime. And not to mention, coming up shortly, a true New York hero, and a great guy with a wild story, Mr. Bernie Kerrick. Bernie, the former commissioner of the NYPD, will join us shortly. But right now, let's jump to Big Al Gattullo. He's got all the headline news live right here, AM 970, The Answer.